Good morning, doctor. Welcome back.
Good morning, Venkatesh. Nice to be back.
Great. So, our topic for today is be grateful. And
Right,
the reason it's part of our session on wellness is that
right,
very often we forget that a lot of things we have are blessings. We focus on what's not there. We often are, unhappy either about health or profession or relationships, and lose sight of just how much we already have and how blessed we are to have it all. And why that makes a huge difference to having a positive attitude and being able to be proactive and take action on everything in our lives. Yes, yes, doctor.
right.
Perfect.
True.
Over to you, doc.
Okay. Thank you, Venkatesh. We'll start today's session with a little bit of a quiz or a riddle or something.
Yeah.
It goes as follows. I am standing in Dadar station, platform number 5, whatever. Okay.
Right.
And Dadar station obviously is roaring with people going up and down. So you can imagine how the place will be.
Right.
So then you ask a fellow, at random you ask a guy,
Right.
"Hmm, are you grateful today?" Just ask, are you grateful today?
Right.
Chances chances are 50% people will say, I'm grateful for whatever I have. I have a nice family, I have a good house, I have a good company to work for, and so forth.
Right.
And same time, the other guy in platform number 5 or 4 or 6 or whatever,
Right.
he says, is that to be grateful, man? I am slogging away to glory. I am
Right.
tired. I'm sick and tired of this job, and I'm sick and tired of the railways. The railways don't function properly, and so forth.
Correct.
The same
Yes.
radio platform,
Correct.
and more or less the same guys,
Correct.
Uh, to answer a question that is so mundane, you'll be wondering why one fellow finds it all grateful and fine, and another fellow finds it all stupid, and so forth. Well,
Correct.
the answer lies where you got the answer, you guessed the answer, and you got it in your pocket. Now,
Correct.
what is it? Right? The guy who says everything is great, great and grateful, hmm,
Right.
is playing to the positive mindset of his,
Correct.
and is aware of the positive things, aware of positive family, positive job, positive everything,
Correct.
and he's not doing anything. He's just standing in the platform.
Correct.
Hmm? But still, he is feeling grateful.
Correct.
And why is it so? He's feeling grateful about the every little thing in his life,
Correct.
and there it is. You
Correct.
got the quintessence of being grateful,
Correct.
and whether it is a platform or a little dog running across the platform, or whether it is something great happening in his life, whatever, he is
Correct.
grateful.
Correct.
So he is grateful all the time. Such a fellow will be grateful regardless of what he is standing for or what he is not standing for,
Correct.
and so he is grateful. The other guy is looking at the negative aspects of everything,
Correct.
and the other station being the same, and the
Correct.
little puppy running across the platform is the same. Hmm?
Correct.
You, you you tend to lionize something and minimize something.
Correct.
So it's the same thing. So ultimately, what is it?
It's how you
They
look
say,
at things. Correct.
yeah, the beauty lies in the beholder's eye. There is an old English
Correct.
saying
Correct.
which says, beauty lies in the beholder's eyes.
Correct.
Beholder is the guy who is seeing,
Correct.
and he is looking at the same thing, like the puppy running across the platform. So
Correct.
he say, wow, puppy is cute. And the
Correct.
other guy will say, what nonsense, he's spoiling my day, I have missed the train, and so
Correct.
forth.
Correct.
So you have to be grateful, and you have to have a grateful mindset.
Correct.
It's a mindset that matters.
Correct.
And then the other catchword is little things.
Correct.
Now, what is the other station is no great deal. It's crowded like mad,
Correct.
and there is a reason to be upset and angry,
Correct.
and every little thing again.
Correct.
Somebody is selling something there, and you are upset.
Correct.
Somebody is not something he is upset. So
Correct.
you have to enjoy the little things. Don't
Correct.
wait for something great.
Correct.
Yes, for example, in the same platform, Amitabh Bachchan walks across,
Right.
and then he everything will be great, hunky dory.
Correct.
And
That's not going to be
Amitabh
the case.
Amitabh Bachchan's greatness begins and ends there.
Correct.
Because it began and ended in your own eyesight, in your own vision, in your
Correct.
own, you know, as they
In the
say,
way you look at things. Correct.
yeah, right. So anyway, so there is again an old saying, be grateful for what you already have.
Correct.
Hmm? Like you have got a platform, the platform is not full of potholes, but the platform is okay for you to stand
Correct.
and to wait for the train.
Correct.
So, so you have a good platform,
Correct.
and you haven't fallen inside the pothole.
Correct.
So that is a positive thing.
Correct.
You'll say what? You'll say what kind of a nonsensical logic this is,
Correct.
but it is true.
Correct.
It is true. Stop to think about it. It is very, very true
Correct.
that you have a good platform, you've got a good signaling system, you've got a good
No, a train.
whistle.
Just to start with,
Yeah,
you have a train. The same thing just 100 years ago, you would have been taking a bullock cart.
correct. Absolutely, absolutely.
Or having to find
So,
a way to walk to Borivali or, these are
right,
stations in
right.
Bombay for anyone listening from outside of Bombay. But yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So be grateful for what you already have.
Correct.
Okay. And you'll be surprised. You will attract more and more good things. Hmm?
Correct.
It has a doha on this. Hmm?
Right.
बुरा जो बुरा जो मैं देखने चला.
Right.
He his home looking for something bad, looking for some
Right.
horrible thing, stupid people and all that. बुरा जो मैं देखने चला, बुरा ना मुलिया कोई. I couldn't
Right.
find any
Bad person
any,
or bad thing. Correct.
yeah. Hmm. जो मैंने खोजा अपना, see, when I start looking for it, looking for hunting for something inside himself or inside myself,
Right.
hmm, uh, I have nobody to find fault with.
Correct.
Everybody is great. I am
Correct.
looking at gratefulness of things. So बुरा जो देखने चला, बुरा न मिलिया कोई. जो हमने हमने देखा अपना,
Right.
मुझे बुरा ना कोई. He says same platform. 99% of the platform, there are people and they're complaining and rigging and shouting and being negative.
Correct.
But if you look at,
Nobody is worse than I am. Correct.
yeah, and Purana Milya koi. So
Correct.
I returned home finding good people around.
Correct.
I didn't have to empty-handed or feeling
Correct.
funny or so forth. So very
Correct.
profound wisdom of Kabir,
Correct.
and we use it and we practice it, we observe it.
Correct.
So
Correct.
it is an important thing for this exercise. Next
Yeah.
slide, please.
Yeah.
Now there was a governor of an American state,
Right.
and his practice was to ask people to prepare a diary, or they call it journal.
Right.
From the first of the month to 21st of the month, you just sit down and write down the diary on how many things, to what extent were you grateful.
Correct.
And people said, what is the big deal in it? No, there is nothing really to be grateful. I'm not doing anything. On the
Correct.
contrary, the people returned with the diary on the 21st day, and they could
Right.
find lots of things for being grateful. So
Correct.
it's a famous experiment in California. A lot of good
Right.
things happened in California. Now, California doesn't have any great things more to talk about.
No, but
So
it is,
anyway,
yeah. Again, it's the same thing. It's how you look at everything. Correct.
yeah. So gratitude diary was a great experiment,
Correct.
and it was worth doing because it was worth introspecting or even extraspecting, if you like, to
Correct.
find good things.
Correct.
Yeah.
In fact, when you
Next slide.
sit down to think about it, and that's why there are so many people who say, when you sit down, the whole purpose behind this is, like you just said
Yeah.
about Kabir, you go looking for bad, you won't find bad if you're trying, or rather put another way, Kabir was saying a different thing, but if you go looking for bad, you'll find bad. If you go looking for good, you'll find good. It's in the eyes of the
Right.
beholder. So just the act of
Right.
sitting down to be grateful consciously makes you aware of everything that you may not have had, I guess is the point you're soon going to make. Yeah.
Right. Right. Now, the same California state, there was another experiment. It was done by a divorce lawyer.
Right.
Lawyers have their business in getting divorces done. They get
Right.
a good halim, they get a good commission.
Correct.
So the lawyers were supposed to look for all bad things to help find a
Correct.
bad thing worthy of devotion.
Divorce. Correct.
Yeah. So the lawyer would give them 7 days to work on it.
Correct.
And on the seventh day, they returned with the diary with nothing on yes, written on it. He said, there is nothing I have to complain about. The same wife who was looking horrible at the beginning of the experiment, and now she says, it's okay, he's all right, he's okay. So the lawyers, and actually, it should be a clergyman, not a lawyer.
I
That
think, yeah,
enters
it sounds the other way around. Yeah, correct.
yeah.
Clergyman's way
So,
of looking at marriage versus a divorce lawyer's way of looking at marriage. And yeah,
yeah.
exactly. Then you look for, oh, what is it that is divorce worthy? All the irritations fall away because you realize there was nothing really divorce worthy.
Right. No, like this, there are hundreds of examples, and the smallest and the smartest example is the drinking water.
Correct.
Hmm? That's a water,
Correct.
and you have it in your drinking water is in your hand,
Correct.
but how did it reach your hand? The
Correct.
water normally comes from the heavens, You
Correct.
have, you have a rainy day, and then you catch the rainwater, that will
Correct.
be good. But the
Right.
same water, if you manage to channel it through a tap, hmm,
Right.
somebody is doing it.
Correct.
You are sitting there and getting ready to drink water or just drank water,
Correct.
and somebody is doing it. Who is that somebody? There are armies of people who do this for you,
Correct.
right from the engineer at the irrigation department,
Correct.
right from
Water supply
the
department, the guy who
yeah,
built the dam, pipes. Exactly.
yeah. Yeah. And the same thing is also said about tea, drinking tea. Somebody
Correct.
said, I'm a self-made man, and I do everything myself. And
Correct.
that fellow said, okay, finish drinking your tea and then answer the question.
Correct.
So, so at any given moment
Correct.
or a microsecond,
Correct.
there are dozens of people working to make you happy.
Correct.
There's nothing great in it. They may say, I'm getting a salary. Why should I be grateful? But he said, even to get the salary in your hand, you have to be grateful
Correct.
for one reason or another, and so
Correct.
forth. So, good morning signal that we give
Correct.
he talks about this very same thing. He
Correct.
could be an employee. That employee could be grudgingly giving you the tea, but he's still giving you the tea, no?
Correct.
So,
Correct.
like
Yeah. No,
that.
and
Yeah.
actually to the point about drinking water or tea, take drinking water. If you look at so many studies, forget studies, but I mean, first of all, even up to 100 years ago, world over, to get drinking water was one of the toughest things, even in what we consider to be the most developed countries. So, in
Right.
vast parts of the US or Europe, if you wanted clean drinking water, it was so rare and so difficult to come by. We take it
Right.
for granted today entirely. And
Right.
even during our times, for example, in Bombay in the last 50 years, they've built 3 new lakes. They put up dams. We no longer need to store water every day. We used to have to store that about 30 years ago. Every day we would have to
Right.
collect water, if you remember, right, in those big drums. And that's no longer the
Right.
case. So somebody
Correct.
is or something is always improving. It's so easy to forget that. Absolutely.
Correct. Very true. Very true. Now, there is another expression called cutting chai. I'll say
Correct.
again, what is the deal about it? The glass worth 2 rupees, and tea worth another 40 paise or something.
Correct.
And what is so great about cutting chai?
Right.
Cutting chai is a symbol. Cutting chai is a symbol. Normally, at the ground level,
Right.
cutting chai is enjoyed by people who are friendly
Right.
and who put out friendly vibes. And
Correct.
if somebody is cutting chai, in other words, somebody is having a roadside, it should be roadside, not in a five-star hotel.
Correct.
The roadside, amidst all the dirt and grime of the place,
Correct.
and you're holding a chai cup, and
Correct.
then to that too, you're cutting the chai. Now, you
Correct.
order one, you're not ordering two chais, you're ordering
Correct.
one chai,
And
and that
sharing it.
one chai, you cut into two.
Correct.
So what does it mean? It's a sign of friendliness and gratitude.
Correct.
You are valuing the time that you are able to get with your friend or somebody.
Correct.
And that is done 50-50. So
Correct.
50-50 a very noble mindset. 50-50
Correct.
is a noble mindset.
Correct.
So if you are in that frame of mind, you will have your cutting chai 50-50,
Correct.
and you will have your sorrows and happiness, everything
You're
50-50.
sharing
So you
them.
can,
Correct.
yeah,
You're
you
sharing
cannot
them
be
like the chai. Correct.
right. So you cannot be drinking or watching a movie or something alone. See, that
Correct.
brings it two. It takes two to tango, no, as they say
Correct.
in American slang. It
Correct.
takes two to tango. So
Correct.
cutting chai indicates that.
Correct.
So again, these are examples of gratitude. These are symbols. These are gestures which have profound meaning.
Correct.
You may fight with a friend of yours, but then the moment you sit down to drink cutting chai,
Correct.
next slide, that cutting chai, in the worst of circumstances, the dirtiest of places possible,
Correct.
this fellow is eating a cutting chai along with idli sambar. Yeah.
Correct.
Now,
Correct.
you have to have that mindset to enjoy the tea, and you have to have that mindset to have a cutting experience, a
Correct.
50-50 experience. And
Correct.
that calls for a lot of big philosophy, actually.
Correct.
Like
Correct. It's a
that,
very
that
profound thing that cutting chai embodies so much more than that little bit of
yeah,
chai.
right.
Correct.
In Tamil, there was a song, film song called Ka Ka Ka. So Ka Ka,
Ah,
crow, crow, and that crow will reach a particular family or a place at say 8 o'clock in the morning, and then he will call out to others. He will call out to
correct.
other crows. Hmm? The crows' numbers will have to increase from 1 to 2 or 3, 5, 7, whatever. But
Correct.
he's calling out, dividing that experience of eating that food or
Correct.
whatever, or
Correct.
being friendly. The
Correct.
crows are highly social animals and very sharp, very intelligent animals.
Correct.
And the Tamil song made use of that. Ka ka ka. I mean, you call out.
Correct.
You call out and then you enjoy the experience. So
Correct.
that is what is important.
Correct.
So there is
Correct.
another
Correct.
guy's
That
famous song.
Annamalai's famous song. Correct. 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 You have mentioned this before. Yeah. Don't eat alone.
Right,
Don't eat alone.
right,
You call your brothers and eat together. And
correct.
exactly. Correct.
Right. Good. So the ultimate experience is one simple and single facial expression. What is
Correct.
it?
The
Well, facial
smile
expression,
we have
a
talked about.
smile,
Correct.
and you just turn the curve upside down or downside up. Hmm?
Correct.
That becomes unhappy.
Correct.
The happy mindset, the upward curving line.
Correct.
It's a symbolic of all pleasurable experiences and so forth.
Correct.
And again, sharing the happiness,
Correct.
share. What is
Correct.
there to share? What is
Correct.
there to share? Teresa said, what is there to share? Of course, there is everything to share. She
Correct.
said, I love all the boys and girls and men and women of Kolkata
Correct.
because they're there, just happy with their
Correct.
mindset and, you don't have to run for anybody to make you happy. Your
Correct.
happiness lies in you. Yeah,
Correct.
by a upwardly turned lip,
Correct.
whatever.
Correct.
So these are all simple things which we only if we apply our mind,
Correct.
they reveal things to you. As the
They reveal
Germans
so
would say,
much that we can be grateful for. Correct. Exactly.
yeah, seek and you will find. There's an expression
Correct.
in pathology of Boyd,
Correct.
great pathologist. Seek and you will find. You will say
Correct.
biblical expression. Actually, it
Correct.
is biblical.
Correct.
You seek God, you find God. You seek mammon, you find mammon, and so
Correct.
forth.
And
It's in
what was
you.
that thing you said that there was that German thing? Man sees what
I have to. Yeah, but it was there in that big book. Was waste man or something, or maybe whatever man
base,
sees, sees,
man
sees
sees what he wants to see. Basically, I
what he
think was
wants to
what it
see.
was. Yeah.
Right, right.
Man sees what he wants to see. Correct. So
Cite
if
man,
you
well, something. It will be there in encyclopedia.
yeah, yeah but
Uh,
you often quote it, so I thought if you can remember it, the German saying, right? Or the
was waste man, seat man. Was waste man, seat man. Something,
right.
something like that.
Correct.
And this was in my second MBBS days in 1961.
Right. So
I can
if you
remember that.
see your blessings, you will see blessings. If you look for
Yeah,
troubles, there are always enough. Both are true.
plenty. Yeah. So Thanksgiving is the sum total of all these experiences.
Correct.
Thanksgiving is what? Again, you are not giving any money or anything. You
Right.
just say thank you. You are giving
Correct.
the thanks
Correct.
symbolically.
Correct.
And that that sort of symbolizes in the entire experience or relationship.
Correct.
And
Between you
Thanksgiving
and the
is,
universe. Correct.
yeah, Thanksgiving is very ceremoniously celebrated in the States and other parts of the world.
In the
And
US specifically, I guess, because they have talked about
yes,
Thanksgiving in terms of finding the US and so on. But yeah, it's true everywhere, whether you celebrate
right,
it or not. Correct.
right, right. Yeah, next slide, please.
Yeah.
Now, here is an example, a mythical, may not be mythical, maybe it was true.
Correct.
Yes, on Androcles and the lion.
Right.
Lion is an animal, of course. So it will find food to eat, whether it's a boy or a girl or what, it will eat. But then with Androcles, it didn't happen.
Right.
The lion found the boy, and he didn't eat. He didn't eat the boy. So somebody was wondering what is happening. And
Correct.
as per the rules of the game, if a
They
lion
met in a
doesn't kill,
gladiators arena. Yeah, that's how it,
yeah,
I mean,
maybe,
yeah,
yeah,
correct.
this is,
Androcles was thrown to the lions and was supposed to
right,
fight the lions, but the lion did not fight Androcles. Yeah, and now you are explaining
right,
why. Correct.
right. So the lion exhibited an extraordinary sense of loyalty
Right.
and extra sense of gratitude, and Androcles was saved.
Correct.
And there is a story on lion saving something. You'll see
Correct.
presently.
No, I think
Androcles,
you should explain what happened before. I think you missed doing that. Why was the lion grateful to Androcles?
right. No, why not? Yeah, you tell me.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
get
So
it.
basically, what had happened was Androcles had met the lion when he had been exiled. He was running from enemy soldiers. He went into a cave to hide from them. There was a wounded lion who had something stuck in his paw. So while trying to run away from the soldiers, Androcles and the lion were trapped in the cave together, and Androcles removed that thing from the lion's paw. So the
Right,
lion was then relieved of its pain. Then Androcles went
right,
away. Then they met again in the gladiators arena because that lion had been
right,
captured and Androcles had been captured and they were thrown together. The expectation of the lion would eat Androcles, but the lion recognized Androcles as the guy who had taken out the thorn. So the learning was that, one, no good deed goes without its reward, right? And
right.
the lion showed gratitude for something that Androcles had done many years ago. Was the story
Yes,
behind why he didn't eat Androcles? I
absolutely.
think you missed to
And
say that, so I thought I'll just say it for you. Yeah,
and for an act of gratitude to manifest,
correct,
you have to have some memory. You should
correct,
remember who did good things for you. You
correct,
can, you can. The lion could have merrily gone and getting busy to eat whatever was available.
correct,
Now, yeah, that particular lion happened to have that memory.
correct,
Again, you call it divine gift or what,
right,
and that memory made him realize that the guy across the land, whatever,
right,
was is a good
correct,
guy, not a bad guy, and so
correct.
forth. Yeah.
No, and
Next
if
slide, please.
lions can do it, and if animals can do it, then we as humans. So I think we're moving now from gratitude to the general universe and to the world to people doing things
Right.
for us, right? Yeah, even
Yeah.
animals are grateful for the help they get. We should be grateful to one more story of a lion. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Now, again, related to that, the same line or a different line
No,
or
it's a
something.
different one. This is different. This is a lion and a mouse.
Yeah. No, but the story can connect, no, with that.
No,
The
this is a
lion and
different
the
story. This is a different
yeah,
story. That instead of Androcles, the mouse once was found by the lion. The lion
right,
didn't kill
right,
the mouse. And then the
correct,
mouse
correct.
found the lion trapped, and then all of them came and freed the lion by biting through the net.
Right.
The
Good.
Panchatantra. Doctor, can you move up a little? Can you move in front, please? Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
So, yeah, these are mythical and biblical stories and so forth.
Or folk tales.
And they
Yeah. Panchatantra. I think this is Panchatantra.
this is Panchatantra. Good. So, for every story, there is a sort of a redeeming element,
Correct.
and it tells you good things about life. And
Correct.
that's the idea of having stories. Yeah.
Correct.
Next slide, please. Now, in Indian mythology or Indian tradition, there is something called Shraddha Paksha.
Right.
This Paksha is a fortnight.
Right.
A fortnight of observing gratitude,
Right.
and that is called Shraddha. Shraddha is you are expressing gratitude.
Right.
And during that period, you don't normally eat some non-veg or something. You don't drink
Right.
liquor and stuff like that. And for today, of course, people do anything at any time. Shraddha is just for the sake of saying. But then there is an element of gratitude
Correct.
to whom? Gratitude to all our ancestors, mind you, all our ancestors who could be running into millions and trillions. And you can't be naming them individual for your gratitude. But
Correct.
this, they call it Hiranya Shraddha in South India.
Correct.
Hiranya Shraddha. And here in Maharashtra and in North India, they call it Shraddha Paksha. Paksha is
Correct.
fortnight.
Correct.
So,
Pitru Paksha and so on. Correct.
Pitru Paksha, yeah. Pitru Paksha, Shraddha Paksha. Shraddha Paksha may more in UP and in Maharashtra it is Pitru Paksha maybe. But the end result is the same.
Right.
You remember people
Right.
whose names you wouldn't even know.
Right.
Yeah. You see, 2 generations of grandpas and so forth will make you forget everything.
Correct. Yeah. Beyond your
Yeah.
grandparents, no, very few people will remember anything.
Yeah.
Correct.
Great grandfather, nobody remembers.
Correct.
Where,
Correct.
yeah, you want to keep all these pitros.
Ancestors in your
Pitru
mind and yeah, thank them.
So they observe the entire fortnight
Correct.
as a night of gratitude,
Yeah.
and it's a good thing. So somebody is reminding you to be grateful.
Yeah.
And if you be doing all bad things after doing all the Shraddha Paksha, that is another issue.
But at
But
least
then
at
it
that
is
time you are, at least at that
yeah.
time you are sort of ritually grateful. Correct.
Right. So, next slide, please. Now there are examples in Mahabharata, for example.
Correct.
You see the Pandavas and Yudhishthira giving the prasada of that Pratipaksha. And
Right.
that if you take that, there could be several versions of this story, by the way. I'm
Right.
not saying that this is the version.
Correct.
Here, out of 5 Pandavas, one fellow is sitting and offering something, and 4 others are standing there to receive it.
Right.
So but we can interpret it differently,
Correct.
but it's there. And they
Correct.
used to observe this even in the forest,
Correct.
in the jungles. And the order of giving this kind of help or assistance lay in the hands of the senior most,
Correct.
like that.
Correct.
So that's how it goes. And there is a rishi or a muni to keep track of
Correct.
all that.
Correct.
And that's a good example. Next slide, please.
Yeah.
Now,
this is Yudhishthira and the dog. The story of Yudhishthira and the dog.
Yeah. I got it. I was trying to locate the dog.
I could see you. I thought I'll tell you.
Yeah. As the story goes, toward the end of Mahabharata, everybody was getting lost or getting killed, or everything was falling apart, and they were all depressed and whatever.
Yeah, when they were finally on the hill going, and everybody had died except Yudhishthira, right?
Yeah.
One by one, the Pandavas had died. Yeah.
Right. And Yudhishthira had a companion dog who was accompanying him through and through, whether it is heaven or earth or whatever. And he went to the gates of the heaven, and there he found the gate locked.
Right.
And he asked gatekeeper, why have you locked the gate on me?
Right.
He said, that was the time Yudhishthira said, there is a dog which has stood by me day in and day out. And unless the dog is allowed to accompany me into the heavens, I won't enter the heaven. I am entitled to enter the heaven. I am entitled to enjoy the beauties of heaven, but I cannot do it without the dog. It was a noble gratitude again, So gratitude of various battles fought and so forth. So here is that example. And
then dog, of course, turned out to be, I think it was Yama himself. So
Yama Dharmaraj. Yama Dharmaraj. Yeah. Next slide, please.
Yeah.
So Hanuman, there are plenty of, I think we will be running out of time.
Yeah.
So
I think
Hanuman,
anyway, the penultimate slide. After this, just one slide.
Yeah. Hanuman's gratitude is exemplified in many things in the Puranas and Itihasas.
Correct.
And we'll take another look at Hanuman's life. There are folklores available, and we
Right.
can enjoy it like.
Right.
And Hanuman is another story of gratitude, and how the Sanjeevi hill was lifted by him, and so forth. So there are plenty of such examples. And above all, the run is the gratitude,
Or
The
debt.
run is
Rin means debt. Yeah.
Rin is debt. Rin is debt. And you have to repay the debt, that is gratitude. If
Correct.
you don't repay debt, you're not a guy, you're not a good guy.
Correct.
Maa ka rin is the driving force in that.
Right.
You have to be, first and foremost, you should be having a rin towards the person who carried you.
Correct.
And that is mom,
Correct.
mother.
Correct.
So the motherhood has been glorified and personified,
Right.
quite legitimately so. And Maa ka run is the first run to Chukana. Chukana is to settle scores.
Correct.
So Maa ka run, that is the first
Show
one.
your gratitude for. Correct. Correct. Mother first, parents and then parents together. Exactly.
That to Ma, not the father.
Yeah. I guess maybe in series, mother and then mother and father, then your family, and so on and so forth. Right? Because
Right.
exactly as we've
Yeah.
been saying, no man is an island. Yeah.
Right. Now here it starts with Matru Deva Bhava and then Pitru Deva Bhava.
Correct.
Now first is Matru Deva Bhava, second is Pitru Deva Bhava, and
Correct.
then all your Acharya Deva Bhava and stuff like that. The first place of honor belongs to the mother.
Mother.
So that is the gratitude of the highest order, and
Correct.
so forth.
Correct.
So any other slide remaining, or
No, this is it. This is it. This is it.
Okay. So we have seen many examples of the philosophies of gratitude, and how we can practice, and we have to be aware of it. To practice,
Correct.
you have to be aware.
Correct.
You cannot make a ritual of something in which you don't have any faith.
Correct.
So you have to be faithful, and you have to be grateful, and that is how your sense of gratitude blossoms.
Correct.
So that
the more you practice being grateful, the more you'll become aware of your blessings, and the more it will become part of your life. Yeah.
Yeah. So Venkatesh, you can summarize.
Yes. Thank you, Doctor. So today we discussed gratitude, and we discussed how it's all truly about how one looks at things. All of us, whether we realize it or not, in the big and small things, are the recipients of so many blessings, right? Whether it is the transport around us that we started with, with Doctor's example of standing at the railway station, the food we eat, the tea we drink, everything that we enjoy, all of these are things that we can't take for granted. Even till very recently, these were not available to many. Even today, they are not available to many. That we even have them is something incredibly, is an incredible blessing. If you are aware of it, you begin to then appreciate everybody around you. To the cutting chai example, or then as we went, to the, some of the mythical stories and so on. It's not just about being grateful to the universe or to God, but it's also grateful to the people around us, the people who put food on our plate, or finally, even the parents who raised us, our ancestors whom we don't remember anymore, but who have created us in a manner. Thinking about all of this makes us positive because we realize what all we have. And with that, then we can positively move forward. Otherwise, if you don't do that, and the more you do that, you practice doing that, the more positive you become, the more you can actually act and do things, and then that's how you attract positive things. On the other hand, if you start thinking negative, here are all the difficulties which are always there, you go in the opposite direction. You only see the limitations. Yes. So good. I think being grateful is a practice, is something we can actually actively do for our wellness.
Yes. Well summarized and well delivered, Venkatesh. So
thank you, Doctor.
Thank you.
Look forward to the next one. Yeah. Okay. Bye.
Yes. Bye.